So this video comes sort of off the heels of me doing my Crackdown 2 audio review. Hahaha. This is Dead Rising 2 off the record. And it's a wee bit of a waste actually, if I'm being perfectly honest. I do like it, but I'm confused as to why it exists as a single entity game release, disc release, and not just DLC for Dead Rising 2. So the premise of this is, you go Frank West during the Dead Rising 2 campaign, but you replace Chuck Green in a lot of the scenes. There are some new ones. You get to take photos again. You get to up that PP meter. PP, Jesus Christ, really? Innuendos flying about like shite in a shoveling wind, going to the bin, or whatever, I don't know. Yeah. I think Frank West looks quite fat in this game. It's like, you've piled on the pounds, fatty. But if you get the Xbox One and PS4 versions, you'll get like bonus things, and I've turned my Frank West into what looks like the Terminator. Well, it's very strange. I don't... Why? Because it's fun. Because it's basically Saints Row before Saints Row became Saints Row, do you know what I mean? And it plays exactly the same as Dead Rising 2, only, like I said, you get to take lots of photographs. Wonderful photos in HD. Runs really well though, apart from the cutscenes. Cutscenes can be jittery and look a bit low res. I'm like, what the fucking hell? Fucking looks like somebody smeared shite over my fucking screen. What the hell is this? Keech. Anyway. And if you die, you get to restart your story or restart from a checkpoint, which is lovely. Oh, I like restarting the story though, because you get to keep all your stuff that you've got before, and you get to start again. So that's why I've got about like $300,000. If you want to make money in this game, just beat up the slot machines. Don't play them. Get a lead pipe, batter fuck out them. Do the same with the cash machines. You'll see them. They're wee green boxes with lights on them, or so I should say a green screen. Batter fuck out them. Get about $5 a pop. Then you can go back to your safe house, and it resets everything, like in a Dead Rising, Dead Island, Borderlands type of way. It's wonderful. It's wonderful at that, you know. It's wonderful. You gotta fucking play it. You gotta fucking love it, and you get to bash zombies' heads in. The survivors can be a bit annoying though, because I've turned my back on one and oh, dead. You're like, what the fuck? It's like, run, move, run, and they just run in circles and die. It's just wonderful. Doesn't happen too often, but it happens often enough to be a fucking problem. Then I'm like, oh, that one died, do I restart the game? No, I'll keep going and end up getting killed anyway. So it's a tough wee game, this. It's not as easy as you would think, you know. It's fucking hard. It's like Dark Souls before Dark Souls became popular. And it's got these, like, roguelite-isms. When you die, you go back to start the game, and you keep everything that you've earned, your levels, your moves, your money. Not your items though. Like if you've had any weaponry, obviously that won't come with you, but everything else does. Cut about looking like a cyborg. What a fucking idiot, man. That is one of the charms of the game, is you get to cut about looking like a fucking idiot, man. That's it's not why I play it, but it certainly helps. And if you want to live out all your, you know, George Romero, Dawn of the Dead fantasies, you can do that just quite the thing here. Sometimes the auto arrow that tells you where you're going sends you in a wee bit of a wild goose chase though. I was heading towards this knife shop, getting these two dumbasses that keep getting killed because they're thick as shit. And it told me to go upstairs and come straight back down again. I thought, what the fuck was the point in that? There's also a sandbox mode now. I recommend playing sandbox mode because you'll get to get the lay of the land and not have any stresses of time limits. Because, to be honest, the game is just one ginormous time limit, and I find that very stressful. And I'm not always in the mood for that shite. That's why I loved and hated the Dead Rising series. Even up to the fourth one, there's still time limits for bosses, and you can miss them, and time limits and missions. Time limits are fucking nonsense, because they're usually arbitrary shite. You need to get here in 30 seconds. Why? Because it's a video game. Stop that crap. Right, I've had enough. Fuck off now.